Unconditional kindness often brings unexpected and meaningful outcomes. Modern-day heroes are always ready to lend a hand to small animals in distress. In today's video, Fauna Fables shares with viewers heartwarming moments of human compassion in helping animals. The orphan raccoons wandered aimlessly on the street. A kind man saw them and brought them home to care for them. They were given formula milk to help them grow strong and healthy. The raccoons were extremely adorable and friendly toward the man. They were not only provided with food and shelter, but also received emotional support. The man created a space for the raccoons to play and live comfortably. The raccoons became close friends with the family members and lived in harmony with everyone. A man was digging the ground when he accidentally discovered a baby rabbit. Seeing this, the man picked up the baby rabbit, brought it inside, gave it a bath, dried it, and carefully blow-dried its fur. Feeling sorry for the poor rabbit, the man fed and cared for it. The baby rabbit grew day by day, nurtured by the man's love and care. Along with his family, the once tiny rabbit eventually became a mother and gave birth to baby bunnies. The baby bunnies were also deeply loved and cared for by the man. The whole rabbit family lived in the warmth and protection of the kind man's family. A hedgehog got its head stuck in a plastic container and couldn't get out. Seeing the poor hedgehog's plight, a kind passerby helped free it. He also took the little hedgehog home to care for it. The hedgehog was given a bath, removing all the mud, and looked incredibly adorable and cute. Additionally, the new owner provided it with a nutritious diet consisting of seeds, green vegetables, and worms to help its body grow stronger. The once struggling hedgehog now has a loving home and is cared for every day. The peaceful moments spent with the hedgehog stem from the owner's kindness. This strange fate created a wonderful friendship between humans and animals. A squirrel was hit by a car, breaking its legs. It dragged itself along, searching for help from people. A kind girl, seeing the poor squirrel's situation, decided to take it to a veterinary center. Its legs were cast, and the girl brought it home to care for it. Thanks to the girl's timely help, the little squirrel recovered quickly. It ate well and grew stronger, receiving love from the girl. She decided not to keep the squirrel, but released it back into the wild. Although it was free, the squirrel still stayed near the girl's house. Their friendship was maintained thanks to her kindness. A squirrel was attacked by a fox, leaving it extremely frightened. After a while, the squirrel managed to escape the dangerous situation, but it was exhausted and fatigued. A young girl discovered the squirrel in distress. She gave it some water and carefully brought it home to care for it. Over time, the squirrel seemed to regain its health and became accustomed to the house. Everyone in the family adored their new friend. It not only received food and water, but was also cared for and loved. The squirrel felt very happy as it spent joyful days living with the family members. In their free time, the family also took the squirrel out to play. It was very playful and bold with the support of those who loved it. While taking a walk with her two dogs, a woman discovered a newborn owl that had fallen out of its nest. Feeling sorry for the owl's situation, she brought it home to care for it. She made sure to provide a diet rich in protein to help the owl grow strong. Thanks to her support and care, the young owl grew healthier every day. It became a strong, adorable bird, bringing joy to the woman every day. The owl also became a close friend to the two dogs at home. All the animals lived happily and joyfully with their incredibly kind owner. A deer was buried under the snow and unable to move. It had been trapped for many hours. so it was feeling very hungry and thirsty. A kind young man rescued the deer from the snow and brought it home to care for. The deer was kept warm and provided with food to help it recover. Once it regained its health, the young man returned the deer to the wild. However, the deer seemed not to forget the kind man and often visited his home. Not only did it come alone, but it also brought along its friends to visit the young man, and each time, the kind man never forgot to prepare plenty of food for the herd of deer. A man was rowing a boat when he accidentally discovered a swan stuck in some bushes. Seeing this, the man rescued the swan and took it to a veterinary center for a health check. While waiting for the swan to fully recover, the man brought it home to care for it. The swan swam with the family members, feeling very happy and enjoying its time with them. Although the man loved the swan dearly, he knew he had to return it to the wild. The swan was released into an area with other swans and quickly fell in love. The beautiful swan couple gave birth to a lovely baby swan. The man was overjoyed and often brought food to the swans. The owner of a cat jokingly said that the cat had laid an egg while playing with it. The owner had bought a fertilized duck egg from the market to tease her cat. She was also genuinely curious about the hatching process of the egg. For that reason, the egg was incubated at the appropriate temperature and environment. The egg eventually hatched into a very adorable duckling. As soon as it was born, the duckling saw the cat as its mother and followed the cat everywhere. At first, the cat was completely bewildered by the duckling's presence, but over time, the cat gradually accepted the duckling and grew to love it. Both animals lived happily together under one roof. A kitten accidentally fell into a ditch and was desperately trying to climb out. It managed to climb a short distance, but kept falling back down as it couldn't hold onto the wall. A kind young man happened to walk by and helped the poor kitten. He took the kitten home, bathed it to remove the mud stuck to its fur. The kitten had a striking golden coat and sparkling eyes. Not only was it given shelter, but the young man also took great care of it, providing nutritious meals. Thanks to the young man's kindness, the kitten found a home and a loving owner.